Hello, welcome in. We are covering the subject thermodynamics for civil service mains, IFS and various gate exams. Now we are solving question based on chapter availability. The next question from year 2025 civil service mains is argon gas expands adiabatically in a turbine from 2 MPa 1000 degrees Celsius to 350 kPa. The mass flow rate of argon is 0.5 kg per second and the turbine draws power at the rate of 120 kW. Determine the following: 1. The temperature of argon at the turbine exit. 2. The irreversibility rate. 3. The second life efficiency. Neglect kinetic and potential energy effect and take P naught is equal to 20 degrees Celsius and P naught is equal to 1 atmosphere. Take molecular weight of argon as 40 kilogram per kilomole and gamma is equal to 1.67. P naught and P naught are environment temperature and pressure respectively. So here initial temperature is given, that is 1000 degrees Celsius or 1273 Kelvin. Initial pressure is given, that is 2 MPa, that is 2000 kPa. Final pressure is given, that is 350 kPa. Okay, and using isentropic relation, because it is given that the expansion is adiabatic, we can find out final temperature. So T1 by T2 is equal to P1 by P2, therefore gamma by gamma. So T2 will come out as 630 Kelvin. Okay. Now we have a final temperature, we have initial temperature, we have mass, that is 0.5 kilogram per second. So we can calculate ideal power generated, that is mCpT2 1 minus T2. So Cp is your Cp can also be calculated because it is given that the molecular weight of argon is 40 kilogram per kilomole and the gas flowing is argon. Universal gas constant is 8.314 kilojoule per kilomole, and we know that Cp minus Cv is your R, that is characteristic gas constant, that is Ru by molecular weight. So if we divide this uh, equation both sides by Cp, then it will be 1 minus Cv by Cp is equal to this value by Cp, and this Cp by Cv is your 1.61, and from this we can calculate Cp. So Cp will come out as 0.51819 kilojoule per kilogram per liter. Mass is 0.5 kilogram per second. So ideal power will come out as 166.59 kilowatt. Now we have ideal power and actual power is 120 kilowatt. So irreversibility is ideal power minus actual power. Next we have to calculate second law efficiency, that is actual work obtained divided by maximum work obtained. Actual work is 120 and maximum work is 166.59. So that relationship we also drive while uh, studying second law efficiency. The basic definition is minimum exergy intake to perform a given task divided by actual exergy intake to perform the same task. And we assume that the heat supplied in both, when the minimum energy required and actual energy required is same, then we derive the formula as for second law efficiency W by W max. Okay. So we can directly use this and it will give second law efficiency is 72.03. Okay, so these are the questions based on availability. For more questions you can see the playlist of thermodynamic conventional IAS question. Okay.